Hi, this is Education Coach Patrick Romero, creating a walkthrough for the ChildPlus online DRDP ratings. First thing you want to do is type in app.childplus.com/mission/hs/login. That's the unique website address for our ChildPlus online access. Then you put your username and your password, which should be the same as any other ChildPlus. When I log in, it brings me to the services page, but we're looking for DRDP, so I'm going to click on the little arrow pointing down to see what other options I have. Oh, DRDP is right there on the top. So the next page that opens is actually how to take digital observations, which I'm not looking for right now. I'm looking for DRDP ratings. So in the Add Observations tab, I can see another little arrow. Let's see, there's Portfolios and Ratings, so I'll select that. Now, on the left column, you'll see a list of children in your classroom. I have 2 in my pretend classroom. Fake Tester. So Fake Tester 3, you can see, was enrolled in December 2021. There's no rating yet, though. So that's perfect. So I'm going to double check the assessment details before I start rating by clicking those 3 little blue dots and then Edit Assessment Details. You can see there's a lot of information about the child. Some of it is gray, which I do not have access to change. If you need to change something that you do not have access to, please contact your FSS or your supervisor, and they'll handle it for you. The things that I do have access to are whether the child has an IEP or IFSP. For this example, I'm going to say no at first. You're going to want to put in the observer's name, so that's the name of the teacher that's rating the child. So in this case, I'm going to select myself, and I'm going to be a teacher, the primary teacher, and I'm going to select that another adult did assist me in collecting the observations because we work as a team. All of the teachers in the classroom help to take observations for all of the children. Now I'm going to check the language information. This says that the home language is English, but yes, a language other than English is spoken at home. So I'm going to go to the home language box and select another language. Because another language was spoken, I'm going to say Spanish, because most of our children have Spanish at home. Almost 90% of our children have a second language in addition to English. But for this example, I'm going to choose English and Spanish are spoken at home. And I spoke English. I'm the English language model in my classroom, so I picked English, and I did not use a language assistant, which would be like a translator. I'm also going to leave the program information alone. Now, when I save that, it will affect the DRDP. So now when I click Rate, you can see the DRDP rating tool pops up here, and ELD is right on top. If I go back and edit the assessment details and change the language information to say that a language other than English is spoken at home, no, only English is spoken at home. If I unselect Spanish and leave only English, then the ELD measures disappear. You can see here the conditional measures are there, so I have the option to rate ATL Reg 1, 2, and 3 as conditional, meaning the child has already advanced beyond building earlier. But if I select that the child does have an IEP, the option to select conditional measure disappears. Because for children with IEPs, you cannot rate them as conditional measure. You must rate them at the level that they're at. You can see the unable to rate column there for children who have attended less than 10 hours a week, so that you did not get enough observations. Now, even if a child has attended less than 10 hours a week, you may not have evidence of each measure, but you should have evidence of some measures. That's why you select each measure individually. If you click on the little blue boxes, you can see the descriptions of the measures, the levels. You can also expand to see examples so that you can really take your time with each measure. Maybe have your portfolio out and look at your observations that you've collected, look at the checklist. Take your time and rate as accurately as possible. You can see when you select a level, a green check mark appears so that you can keep track of what you've completed and what you haven't. In this case, I selected Exploring Later. Now, when you're ready, even if you haven't finished, you can save your progress and return to it later. There's also the option to select Not Yet for some measures if the child has not reached the earliest level. For example, engagement and persistence. Exploring Earlier is the earliest level, but if they haven't reached that level, you select Not Yet. So most likely infant or toddler. Now I've selected Save, and you can see the Edit option if you need to edit, and then the 3 blue dots gives you the option to finalize the ratings. When they're all complete, you finalize them, and then the administrative team double checks to make sure that all of the details are correct and all of the measures are filled out. You can also select the DRDP instructions, which will provide the entire tool for your reference. You won't be able to change anything unless you click Edit. And that's it. Thank you very much for your time. I hope that was helpful, and let us know if there's anything else we can do